Incentives were not only restricted to members of the force but also partners of the organization, and at least one journalist, Michael Jordan of the Kaito News, who assisted the police in solving a cold case. The overall best performing cops came from the Criminal Investigation Department's Major Crimes Unit, which copped the first place, while a rank from the Police A Division Investigative Arm secured the runner-up spot. Commissioner of Police Silal Prasad comments.
We have seen excellent performance over the year from all aspects of our operations. The CID happens to be more pronounced than the others, and it has to do with the interests of the society that we serve, the interests that they have in crime. At the moment, we are down 16% in serious crimes, and this includes all categories if we should merge breaking offenses together. 2% down on murders, 7% down on gun-related robberies, 19% down on break and enter and larceny.
The top cop said that on the issue of piracy, that remains a very delicate issue for the police, as these crimes happen in areas where the police cannot respond immediately as they can when they're on the coast. Police ranks were rewarded for their bravery solving murder cases, gun and ammo fine, marijuana fine, traffic cases, and other offenses which saw the perpetrators being brought to justice. For civilian members of the public, they were rewarded for their work in the areas of social crime prevention initiatives, COPS and faith initiatives, even as the police also recognized those who serve in the community policing groups across the country. Today, in a much clearer way, the issue has been addressed. Silal Prasad addressed the words spiraling out of control, which is usually used by at least one newspaper. He said that the newspaper questioned his ability to implement a few projects before he leaves office.
And in one of the dailies that throughout this year would have had a caveat in with words that as crime spirals out of control, and then have the article below, quoted that or started addressing these projects with the line, with a few more months to go before retirement, police commissioner, blah, blah, blah. It gives the impression that, firstly, I want to address as crime spirals out of control. And I would like the editor to probably explain that to the Guyanese public. How is it that crime is spiraling out of control when in the same newspaper, without that caveat, of course, they would have been reporting perpetrators getting arrested and charged and almost on a daily basis for high-profile crimes. They would have reported arrests being made as crimes are being perpetrated, and they would have also been reporting perpetrators being intercepted before the crime occurs. So I certainly will like that, and many of the members of our communities that I spoke with, including members of the media, will like to know that has indicated an interest in that explanation. The other issues is, yes, you can calculate years in terms of months. All you have to do is multiply by 12. However, the amount of months that I have remaining is not a few, and it is sufficient to implement these projects.
Wednesday's awards were also exceptional, as several assistant commissioners of police and senior superintendent of police received plaques from the Commissioner of Police for their outstanding leadership and performance in their respective divisions and branches. That move is one that is unprecedented and got the nod of approval from junior ranks, who could not manage to contain their cheers when certain officers' names were called. It also showed that several of them still had their skills in the areas of marching and saluting, which was required of them as they approached the Commissioner of Police to receive their plaques. Leroy Smith, Newsroom.